Hello, good morning dear students. Today we will discuss about a important practical concept, interest on drawing. Interest on drawing will help you preparing profit and loss appropriation account and partners capital account. How to interest on drawing is calculated in a different condition, different situations we will discuss in this video. Okay, so first we start. The concept is interest on drawings. For calculation of interest on drawing, the questions may be divided in two types. Questions may be in your exam two types, the case first questions and case second questions. To understand the concept of interest on drawing properly, it is divided in two parts. The first is the case first and second case second. Is it clear? What's the common difference between the case first and case second? Listen carefully here. Case first, when rate of interest is given without the word per annum, like 10%. After 10% there is no word per annum. Is it clear? That is the like 10%, only the percentage rate given without the word per annum. Is it clear? And the second, case second, when the rate of interest is given with the word per annum, like 10% per annum. After interest rate, the per annum word is given. This is the common difference in case first and case second. How in both the condition rules will be applicable to calculate interest on drawing, now we will discuss here. Now we are discussing about case first, when rate of interest is given without the word per annum, like 10% only. Okay, point to be remember here. In such situation, when rate of interest given without the word per annum, in such situation time period will not be considered for calculation of interest on drawing. In such situation always 12 months interest will be calculated. The most important point here, in such situation always 12 months interest will be calculated, whether amount used 1 month, 4 month, 10 months or whole year, but interest on drawing will be calculated all 12 months. Is it clear? Just we try to understand with an example. Clear? Rohan is a partner. Mr. Rohan is a partner in a firm. He withdrew rupees 20,000. He withdrew rupees 20,000 on 31st July 2019. Is it clear? Mr. Rohan is a partner in a firm. He withdrew rupees 20,000 on 31st July 2019. Interest rate is charged at the rate 12%. Interest rate is charged 12%. Percentage after percentage per annum word is not given here. Only percentage rate given. Understand? So in such situation always 12 months interest will be calculated. So here interest of Rohan. Interest of Rohan, rupees 20,000 he withdraw into rate of interest 12 months, 12 upon 12%, 12 upon 100, and time period will not be considered for calculation of interest. All 12 months interest will be calculated. So here 20 cuts by 200 multiplied by 12, your answer will be 2,400. Is it clear? No matter how much month amount is used by the partner, in such situation always interest on drawing will be calculated for 12 months. I hope this point completely and you understood properly. Is it clear? Now the second example of the same condition, now we will discuss here again. Suppose Mr. John is a partner in a firm. During the year, here date is not given, during the year he withdraw rupees 1 lakh for his personal use. Point to be noted here, in last example the date is given 31st July, but in this example there is no date. During the year, time period is not considered when he withdrew. It's not information given in the question. Mr. John, he is a partner in a firm. During the year he withdrew rupees 1 lakh for his personal use. Interest rate is charged at the rate 10%. After 10% per annum word is not given. See, in such situation I told you always 12 months interest will be calculated, whether amount used by 1 month, whether amount used by 5 months or whole year, it's no matter, always 12 months interest will be calculated. So here Mr. John's interest, Mr. John interest on drawing will be rupees 1 lakh is the drawings amount into rate of interest 10 upon 100, a time period always 12 months will be considered, whole year. So here 1 0 cuts 1 0, this 0 cut this 0, your answer will be 10,000. 10,000 will be interest on capital for Mr. John. I hope case first, when the interest rate given without the word per annum, in such condition how interest on drawing will be calculated, you understood properly. Now we will discuss about the second important concept. Second important concept we will discuss here. Case second. What's the condition? When rate of interest is given with the word per annum, with the word per annum, like 10% per annum, after the rate of interest per annum word is given in the question. In such situation, the drawings may be two types. In such situations, in case second, the drawings may be two types. The first is irregular drawings. Irregular drawing means whenever partner required money for personal use, he withdraw amount from the firm. Or regular drawings, it means whether partner required or not required, he will withdraw on a fixed date, that is called the regular drawing. So in case second, drawings may be two types, irregular drawings or regular drawings. Is it clear? In condition of irregular drawings, in condition of irregular drawings, there may be three conditions when date of drawings is not given. Point to be remember, always 6 months interest will be calculated. 6 months interest will be calculated. When date of drawing is not given in the question, in such situation always 6 months interest will be calculated. Here we are discussing example of this method. Listen, Mr. A and Mr. B, these are two partners in a firm sharing profit and losses in 2:1. Is it clear? A withdraw rupees 2 lakh while B withdraw rupees 1 lakh during the year. During the year means date is not confirmed when they withdrew amount. Is it clear? During the, it means the date of drawing is not given in the question, I told you, and the interest rate is charged 12% per annum. The interest rate is given with the term per annum. Is it clear? So that is the case second. And the drawing, irregular drawings, they, Mr. A withdraw rupees 2 lakh and Mr. B withdraw rupees 1 lakh during the year. The date is not given in the question. In such situation, always 6 months interest will be calculated when date of drawing is not given in the question. So here interest for A will be, the amount of drawing is rupees 2 lakh into rate of interest 12 upon 100 into average time period will be 6 months. 6 upon 12. 12 cuts 12. 20 cuts 20. 2000 multiply by 6. 12,000 will be interest for Mr. A. And for Mr. B, the drawing amount is rupees 1 lakh. The rate of interest 12 upon 100 into average time period 6 upon 12. 12 cuts with 12. 20 cuts with 20. 1000 multiply by 6. Your answer will be 6000. 6000 will be interest on drawing for Mr. B. I hope this, when date of drawing is not given in the question, how the interest will be calculated and how much time period will be considered for fixed. That here always 6 month interest will be calculated. I hope you understood this concept properly. Now we will discuss the second important concept. The second important concept of this here, when date of drawing is given, when date of drawing is given in the question. For example of this condition we are discussing here. Mr. Gagan is a partner in a firm. Mr. Gagan is a partner in a firm. He withdraw rupees 50,000 during the, he withdraw rupees 50,000 on 31st October, on 31st July 2019. Understand the example. Mr. Gagan is a partner in a firm. He withdraw rupees 50,000 on 31st July 2019. The interest rate is at the rate of 12% per annum. The per annum word is given with the rate of interest, that means case second. Is it clear? And the date of drawing also given. So irregular and its second type when date of drawing is given. Here simple method will be used for calculation of interest on drawing. So here interest for Gagan will be the drawing amount rupees 50,000. Is it clear? The rate of interest 12 upon 100 given in the question. How much amount is used by the firm for his personal use? He withdraw rupees July 31st 2019 and our session will be closed on 31st March 2020. So July month is over. August, September, October, November, December, January, February and March. Point to be noted. 31st July month's already over. So starting from August, September, October, November, December, January, February and March. The amount is used for 8 months by the Mr. Gagan. So here 8 months interest will be calculated. 8 upon 12. 12 cuts with 12. 20 cuts with 20. 500 multiply by 8. Your answer will be 4,000. 4,000 will be interest on drawing for Mr. Gagan. Is it clear? Now we will discuss the next important concept. Next important concept. When different dates of drawing are given in the question. When different dates of drawings are given in the question. In such situation, Interest on drawing will be calculated as per product method. As per product method. For example, we understand this concept properly. Mr. A is a partner in a firm. Mr. A is a partner in a firm. During the year, he withdrew the following amounts. Date or amount. June 30, 2019, he withdrew rupees 5,000. December 31st, 2019, he withdrew 10,000. Feb 29, 2020, he withdrew rupees 20,000. He withdrew rupees 20,000 for personal use. Here different dates are given in the question for drawing. The condition is when different dates of drawing are given in the question. In question, different date of drawings are given: June 30, 2019, December 31st, 2019, and Feb 29, 2020. Is it clear? The interest rate is at the rate of 12% per annum. The per annum word is given with the interest. So this is the case second. Is it clear? Calculate interest on capital. So in such situation, we will use product method for calculation of interest on drawing. How the interest on drawing will be calculated? A table will be prepared for 4 columns. A table will be prepared for 4 columns. The first column will be date, the second amount, third period, and fourth product. 4 column table will be prepared to find out the value of a product. Dates same will be here, right here, June 30, next December 31st, and next Feb 29. These all are the closing date. The amount is rupees 5,000, rupees 10,000, and rupees 20,000. Is it clear? Now first we need to find out the period for which the amount is used by the partner. Rupees 5,000 used by the partner for from June to 31st March 2020. Our closing date of session will be 31st March 2020, and drawing made by June 30. June is over. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, and March. The amount it is used by 9 months. Is it clear? The next amount, he withdrew 31st December. December month already now over. January, February, and March. The amount is used for 3 months. Is it clear? The amount is used here 3 months, or here 9 months. And Feb 29. Feb months right now over, and the March only 1 month. So here 1 month. Now to find out the product, the amount will be multiplied by period. 5,000 multiplied by 9, 45,000. 10,000 multiplied by 3, 30,000, and 20,000 multiplied by 1, 20,000. And the total of product 20 plus 30, 50, 50 plus 45, 95,000. Here the product of amount is 95,000. Now we will calculate here interest. Interest on drawing will be interest on drawings product 95,000 into rate of interest 12 upon 100 into 1 upon 12. Why the 1 month's interest is calculated here? Because all the amount we have already multiplied with number of months. Is it clear? So that's why average 1 month's interest will be calculated here. 12 cuts with 12, 20 cuts with 20. Your answer 950 multiplied by 1, 950 will be interest on drawing for Mr. A. Is it clear? If any kind of doubt you are getting here, you can ask me by comment or by call. Now important point, listen here. For calculation of interest on drawing, there are three methods used. There are three methods used for calculation of interest on drawing. The first method is simple method. In such, first is in this condition or in this condition, when date of drawing is not given in the question and when date of drawing is given in the question. In both the condition, simple method will be used. In both the condition, simple method will be used. When different dates of drawing are given in the question, in such situation, the second method, product method, will be used. And when a partner withdraw regular basis, when a partner withdraw any amount on regular basis, average method will be used. So here three methods. First is the simple method, second is the product method, and third is the average method. These three methods are used for calculation of interest on drawing. I hope you understood this concept properly. Thanks.